Negative, say nothing further, just take candy in the corner.
Eugene, he will make it, man. He will not break it. He's got a solution, man, to not only new opportunities for the land, man, people. Where's he at now, man? I like to talk with him.
My name is Barbara Bush. I'm not sure where I'm from.
Hey, man, Eugene is something that he can make people open his eyes. Unique, right. Okay? Right. Realizing that you've been paralyzing to Eugene, man, okay? He has the natural genes on. Hey, I'm paralyzed, man. Can you copy me?
And I'm Eugene Chadbourne, hometown of, I don't know what my hometown is either. I was born in Mount Vernon, New York, and grew up in Colorado. A new rake here. We got a new rake here, very small, 5 times louder than the old one.
A couple of my instruments joined this group called Unusual Instrument Quartet. There's 4 people. They all play all these weird instruments. And they dress up with tuxedos, and they have music stands on stage and everything. And they've got a couple of my instruments in there in the band. So.
Wait, do they play
trying to get the rake sort of off on its own, you know.
A lot of the music I grow up with, I sort of am annoyed with at this point because the culture is sort of really pushing it at you. It's the Beatles everywhere you go, selling cars, you know, and sort of, they can ruin, you know, the culture can sort of ruin things for you. Roger Miller, Johnny Cash, this kind of country music I really like too. Spike Jones is a big hero of mine. And it's sort of, I think, well, these are all like people from a long time ago. Most of them are dead, and they relate to a different era. It's not like I have some hero that's a 16-year-old guitar player in some rock band or something like that. I like music like that, but they don't occupy the same kind of place in my psyche. It couldn't be harder. Rock music is sort of everywhere. It's sort of shoved down your throat. At the same time, if some people get together and start a rock band, well, unless they're famous, they have a hell of a time even playing that music. They make it so a lot of the people that are into it can't go see it. So if they were trying to wipe it out, they couldn't do a better job. I mean, it's not going to be wiped out because the people that are into it are more enthusiastic. You know, they can't be contained. They'll put up with anything. German toilet brush. So much music is just, well, here's our little concert, and maybe they jump around, they do this stupid stuff in rock where they act like the microphone stand is phallic or something, but it's really just a musical presentation like classical music is, and they're all sort of, but this, performance artists, like people in the audience don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, some guy comes up there and they pay him $2,000 and he sets the parking lot on fire for his performance in front of like, where's the stage? Last night about how you know that we were making this weird music in here yesterday with that tube, and then the way Molly walked in the door and was pulling that thing. To me, that was music. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that in terms of what I like to listen to and experience. And I mean, if you could make a film of that, a video, something, you'd have an incredible musical statement. It was really incredible, the whole thing. And then I thought, well, there's so few people that could appreciate that. Even the kind of people that come to my concerts, if instead of that, instead of what I usually do at my concerts, I did that, there'd be a lot of people that would be disappointed. They'd be freaked out. They wouldn't know. They would be going, "What's this? Oh God!" And it sort of depresses me. It's like it's so hard for music to move forward because there's so many people holding it back all the time. There are a lot of people that are always, they're going to do this stuff no matter what. I mean, the commitment people have to this weird music is unbelievable. There are all these different styles of music, and a lot of the people sort of keep each other away from each other. And then there are people like me, and there are a lot of other people that are kind of like, let's get these different styles of music together and really, there's a lot of things in common. There's a lot of country musicians that like to really go crazy, and they like this kind of weird noise that's in avant-garde music, and so they like to put all that together. It's kind of neat. Again, I'm always interested when you see this big attitude from the press that says, horrible, it's not music. If somebody says it's not music, I'm like right away, oh, that sounds good. But, so I got interested in this kind of stuff, and some of this stuff started sort of crossing over. Did some shows with this group DNA, and started playing at CBGB's, and the scene started kind of melding together with all these different people. I guess at that point I could have really become kind of part of that crowd, but I started getting really interested in country and western music. Again, because it really pissed people off if you started playing it in this context of avant-garde music. If suddenly you said, okay, here's a Hank Williams song, people were like, what is this? It's like they didn't want to hear country music. It was like you're throwing mud at them or something like that they had. So I thought, well, this is a really stupid attitude. I was listening to all this stuff and discovering a lot of things about it that I thought were the same as the kind of music Zorn and I were playing. I remember I played him this Johnny Paycheck record because I thought, well, listen, nobody takes a very long solo. They're all like, one guy plays for 4 bars and another guy comes in. The texture's changing all the time, just like our music. And he says at the time he thought I was completely out of my mind.
It's a luxury liner, 15 tons of steel. Nobody in this world knows how I feel. I've been a long, long show for a long, long time. I've been around and you know what's in my mind. Think I'm lonesome, so do I, so do I. I'm the kind of man that makes my living running around. I don't need no stranger telling me my baby playing around. Think I'm lonesome, so do I, so do I. It's a luxury liner, 15 tons of steel. I can't find nobody. Well, I've been a long, long soul for a long, long time. I've been around and you know what's on my mind. Think I'm lonesome, so do I, so do I. It's a luxury liner, 15 tons of steel. Nobody in this cold, cold world knows how I feel. I've been a long, long soul for a long, long time. I've been around, you know what's on my mind. Think I'm lonesome, so do I. So do I.
There you go. All of a sudden, instead of just avant-garde music fans and whoever happened to wander in, there was this bunch of people that were like really into avant-garde music and also really into country music, and they were like, oh, this guy did it all on one record. I really want to see this live. And then the live shows were really happening, so they were like, this is great. It turned into kind of a crusade.
He was an evil, filthy preacher, pointing his fingers at the sinners, on Roman soldiers to carry out his orders. He had a quiver in his voice when they said there'd be no choice but to bow and pray, sending all their cash. Won't feel the sting of his lash. The hard-earned money of the faithful, stolen by the devil, living like a Roman emperor, not like a common man. They believe in a God who gets to make love to sexy women in a hot tub. Money buys her silence, no one betrays. The evil evil-filled preacher. He's a sinning man. He'll want forgiveness in the end. The Lord will give the credit to the sinners who admit it, the sinners who are proud of it. And then he started talking aloud, trying to stir up the crowd. I felt called, you help me find my road back to salvation. They believed him once more, and the next chance he's with a whore, doing what them Roman soldiers do. A sin when they're knocking for you. He's a sinning man, wants forgiveness again. I think the Lord will give the credit to the sinners who admit it, the sinners who are proud of it. On the pulpit, I never meant it. God don't need no more trash. He needs a president. Some would say the bumper stickers look like swastikas in the distance. When he's all alone, what evil desires go through Pat Robertson's bones. Some man I know is just another evil-filled preacher. Preacher. He's a sinning man. He's gonna want our forgiveness in the end. The Lord will give the credit to the sinners who admit it, the sinners who are proud of it. I think the Lord will give the credit to the sinners who admit it, to the sinners who are proud of it.
There's something basic about what I do, which is playing guitar. It's sort of like not a big techno instrument, really. When you go to its roots, it's very simple. You can take it out in the woods with you. It's always been there, and it will always be there. And that's the kind of music I'm really into. I like drummers better than drum machines, and I like music to sort of happen between people, be real spontaneous. There's you know, and the tendency in the culture now is to make music completely perfect in some way. You know, the perfect pop record, the perfect blues record. Are you tired of blues records that sound bad? You know, this one sounds wonderful. Or, you know, we've remixed these sessions; they sound better, and all this kind of stuff. And you know, it's okay only up to a point. Really, in the end, people will end up listening to some Jimi Hendrix thing that sounds like garbage rather than, you know, something recorded yesterday that sounds really good. So.